If you are a matric student, then this video is most definitely for you. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Pilile, all things accounting, and here we speak accounting, God, and resilience. Going to talk about how I made it into accounting without distinctions without distinctions. Basically, as an average student, how I made it into accounting. Average, I don't know, perhaps we have different meanings of average, but for me, average is 65% and above. Math would be 50. Okay, let's push it to 55 and above. Eco would be, I'm talking about your selectives, right? Besides math, because math is compulsory anyways. Move on. Eco, let's say 70s. And CADs, or let's say business management or business studies rather, would be in your 60s, your late 60s though, or your early 60s. Really doesn't really matter. So I'm currently doing my final year at the University of Johannesburg, and I'm studying Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting, and I was one of those students that were just always average all the time. So yes, this is me trying to be relatable by all means, but at the same time being authentic. So how did I make it into the department or the College of Business and Economics at the University of Johannesburg? One, I had an APS of 33. I don't remember if it was 32 or 33, right? But when you apply, they require you to have an APS of 28%. But the fact of the matter and the truth of the matter is you can't really get into BCom accounting with a APS of 28%. You need to exceed that, So when I first applied, I applied with my grade 11 marks, and of course they were not that great, so I qualified. When you apply at UJ, after you've placed all of your grade 11 marks, they calculate an APS for you and then show you a list of courses that you qualify for. So at that point, I qualified for BCom Accounting Extended Program, right? And that was what I was provisionally accepted for in my matric. And then finally, when my final marks came out, I was moved from the extended program to the main program, and now instead of studying for 4 years, I would now study for 3 years, which turned out to be 4 years at the end of the day, because life happened. But my degree is 3 years long. It is SAICA accredited. Oh my goodness, I made a mistake on my TikTok the other time. It is SAICA accredited, but not many CA companies fund BCom accounting, So the advantage that comes with the BCom accounting is it's like the general stream in accounting. So after obtaining your degree, you can either move BCTA, internal auditing, honors in taxation, or honors in financial management. It's not just CA and strictly CA, but if you would like to be a chartered accountant one day, then you can apply for BCTA in order for you. I study accounting in the first place. For me, the reason why I chose to study accounting, the real raw reason, is because accounting is what made sense to me, and accounting is really what worked out for me. Besides the money and the passion, it was just that, I believe that accounting found me. Yes, I believe that accounting found me. It wasn't the other way around. My intention was to study BCom in law. That was always my intention, and then accounting found me at the end of the day, only for me to fall in love with it at the end of the day. But that would be my first reason. And then my second reason, love it. besides it being the only thing that works out for me, I believe I'm really passionate. I really see myself as a corporate girly. One day, walking into an office wearing my suit, like that is the setting that I believe I would be in for the rest of my life. I would enjoy being in a place like that. Thirdly, it's the resilience that it has built within me. That's why I also mentioned that in this YouTube channel we do speak about resilience. Character development is now there. Baby girl has thick skin now, because to be quite honest, it's not easy. Whether you're doing the CA stream or you're doing the general stream, either or, they're both not easy. There are days where motivation really overrides passion. There are days where dedication overrides passion, because you might love something, but you have to wake up every day, and on those days when it's difficult, when you feel inadequate, when it's just not looking good, you still have to wake up and show up for what you desire most. So it's also the resilience that it has created in me. So the story of how I got into accounting is really straightforward. I don't think there's anything interesting about it, but my first option was to study BCom in law. I applied everywhere for that as my first option, and then BCom accounting was my second option, and this was in my matric. So I would apply literally everywhere, any university you can think of. I did apply there, and they all rejected me for law at the end of the year. But I had only realized in my third term that I also don't think I will enjoy law. I think I gravitated more towards accounting and numbers. That's what I really enjoyed, because I really enjoyed all of my modules and I did quite well in them. So I realized already in my third term that, okay, I think I want to do accounting over law. To me, I don't have to work hard, like I really get what I desire I didn't have to work hard for it. So by the time final results were released, rejection letters for BCom law were released. I was on the waiting list, and then everywhere where I had applied, I was accepted for BCom accounting. So clearly it was a sign. So clearly at that point it was a sign that, baby, might as well just move into accounting. So how did I manage to get an APS of 32? First of all, past papers, guys. First of all, no, before we even get there, your friends. Friends really have a huge impact, like the people that you stick to, the people that you scheme with during break. Those are the people that are going to have an impact on your marks at final year, or at the end of the year when marks are finally released. Your friends. Make sure that all of you and your friends really just want to make it into uni, guys. I understand that we all have different paths, we all have different aspirations, but the people that you stick to, you guys should have the same end goal, because they are the ones that are going to motivate you. They're the ones that are going to motivate you into studying. Because I know that in matric, majority of the time, motivation doesn't really come from within, but it comes from external factors, majority of the time, by the way. So really, the people that you eat with during break, those are the people that are really going to motivate you indirectly, Secondly, don't be afraid to ask. Do not be afraid to ask, which was something I did incorrectly in my matric, because I would always have this, I don't know, stigma or what, somehow we start questioning your intellectual ability, So do not be afraid to ask. 3, listen in class. Yes, listen in class. To that boring teacher, listen to them. Please listen to them. Number 4 would be past papers. And of course you do past papers after studying, so studying and then past papers, right? Past papers, guys. I cannot stress past papers enough. And what is nice about NSC, I'm not too sure about IEB, but what is so amazing about NSC is that the questions remain the same throughout every year from 2018 until 2023. After doing those past papers, you will actually see that they are quite straightforward. You know, they just change numbers here and there, but they are quite straightforward. So past papers, literally all the time. I cannot stress past papers enough. And then number 6, which was something I should have started with, is prayer. Pray before studying, pray before writing a test, pray during writing a test, pray during studying, you know. Number 7, imagine yourself in uni. Oh my goodness, I would do this literally all the time. Like, imagine yourself in uni. Guys, uni is nice. As much as it's not nice, guys, the freedom that it comes with, you know, like, uni is nice. I'm not gonna stand here and lie and say it's not. It's actually so nice. Like, guys, kumnand uni shame. So like, imagine yourself there, like, yeah, the schoolwork, and sometimes you want to, but but uni is actually so nice, and it's a beautiful place for growth as well, for learning independence, you know, and adjusting. It's really such a beautiful thing to experience, you know. So like, imagine yourself there as well, and think of right now. And those were the 7 things that really got me out of high school, you know. And the day I finished high school, I was so happy because I did not enjoy high school. I did not enjoy high school. There was never a day where I genuinely enjoyed high school. No. If they'd say do drugs or go back to high school, I would personally do drugs. Oh my goodness, I would do drugs. Yes, I said what I said, and I will say it again. I would personally do drugs than to go back to high school. So if you guys have reached till this part of the video, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.